just can't thank you enough. John and I really enjoyed the meeting last night and the chance to get to know the other members. We ended up having a great time.
It was a great time, and I'm so glad you and John decided to join the PNA.
You know, Mary, John and I were a bit skeptical at first. In fact, it took a lot of convincing just to get John to sit down and meet with you. I'm only bringing this up because John and I really appreciated the valuable time you spent with us last week. Oh, good morning, Frank. Good morning.
Hi, Susan. Mary, how are you this morning?
We're great.
Good.
As a matter of fact, after meeting with you, we're both sleeping better at night, just knowing that we've gone a long way toward protecting our family's financial future.
Oh, Susan, that makes my day. You know, I get so much personal satisfaction from sharing all the features and benefits that the PNA has to offer. That's something unique about the PNA, the opportunity to work with an organization whose sole purpose is to improve the quality of life for its members. And as you and John now know, the PNA is a lot more than just another insurance company.
We sure do.
Listen, I better get busy. I expect your policies to come in just a couple of weeks. How about I give you and John a call to arrange a convenient time to get together?
We'll look forward to that, Mary. And again, thanks for introducing us to the PNA.
You're welcome.
Busy day today, Susan?
Oh, my gosh, Frank. I have to get the Webster Project report on Mr. Johnson's desk by noon. It's lining up to be one of those days again.
I'm sure you'll handle it with your usual efficiency, Susan. Say, Susan, I couldn't help but overhear a little of your conversation you had with Mary just now. You seem so pleased with Mary and this PNA thing, whatever that is. Well, I was wondering if you would mind telling me a little about it. I hope you don't think I'm being nosy. My wife Joan and I were discussing our insurance just the other night, and we decided that we really needed to find someone to talk to.
I don't mind at all, Frank. In fact, I've told a lot of my friends about the PNA.
Well, Joan and I have insurance. It's just that, well, we don't really understand what we have, for that matter, why we have it. It's just so difficult to find someone in the business who will spend the time explaining it to you. And I might add, someone you can really trust.
You know, Frank, John and I felt the same way until Mary approached us. Once we agreed to meet with her, though, we were so impressed with her sincerity and with what her organization had to offer that we felt really good about our decision to join.
Join? What do you mean, join? Isn't Mary just selling insurance part-time? I mean, since when do you have to join something to buy insurance?
Well, this particular organization, the Polish National Alliance, is more than just an insurance company.
Yeah, right.
I know what you're thinking, but take a peek at this. You see, Frank, PNA has been a leading fraternal benefits society for over 100 years. And as you can see from this brochure, they do a lot more than just sell insurance.
You're right. Youth programs, scholarships, bowling leagues. You're right. This company seems like a lot more than just an insurance company, but well, what if Joan and I decide not to get involved in these lodge activities? I mean, well, what if we only wanted to meet with Mary to get a professional opinion about our insurance program?
I'm sure that would be fine. Not all members are involved in the other activities.
That's great, Susan. Well, I'll see Mary at lunch and ask her to meet with us.
I think that's a good idea.
It must be Mary. I'll get it. Hi, Mary. Right on time.
Hi, Frank. How are you?
Just fine, thank you. Mary, I'd like to introduce you to my wife, Joan.
Oh, Joan, it's such a pleasure to meet you. I've heard so many nice things about you.
Thanks, Mary. Welcome to our home.
Well, thank you. You know, I've always loved this neighborhood. How long have you guys lived here?
How long's it been, Joan?
4 years in June. It doesn't seem possible, does it, Frank?
Oh, it sure doesn't. I mean, the years seem to be flying by. Mary, can we offer you a cup of coffee or something?
Oh, no thanks. I'm fine, really. Before we sit down and talk about your specific financial goals, I thought we might take a look at this tape. It was produced as an introduction for you to the PNA. That be all right?
Oh, that sounds great. I'd like to get a cup of coffee. Let me take your coat.
Oh, thank you.
I'll check on the kids. Joni, why don't you take Mary into the living room and get the VCR all set up, and I'll be with you in a minute.
Great.
Okay. Sure, Frank. Take your time. Give us a chance to get to know one another.
Okay.
That man. Let's check on the kids.
Today, the Polish National Alliance is based in this beautiful facility in Chicago, Illinois. This is where the employees of the PNA dedicate their talents to providing over 200,000 members with a variety of educational, cultural, and youth activities. The PNA is the largest ethnic fraternal organization in the United States, with over $500 million of life insurance in force, protecting the financial future of their most valued asset, the PNA member. From the leadership of this great organization, to the professional, dedicated people who support it, to the hundreds of PNA representatives around the country who offer our member services and financial products, we provide our members with the winning combination. The combination of protecting your family's financial future while using our over $200 million in assets to provide our members with educational, cultural, and youth programs.
Well, Mary, now I understand why Susan was so excited about what you and the PNA have to offer. I mean, I realize that just about everyone needs insurance, but it seems unusual for a company to offer so many services and member benefits that the PNA does.
Mary, I don't mean to play the devil's advocate here, but I have a question.
Joan, please, feel free to ask any questions. That's why I'm here.
Well, how can a company like yours offer all these benefits and services on top of insurance and still offer competitive financial products? It's just that, well, Frank and I are really more interested in learning how insurance might help us reach our financial goals and protect us than in becoming active in all those other activities. My question is this. What it boils down to is, don't you have to charge more for your policies than other companies to help pay for those services?
That's an excellent question, Joan, and I might add a fair and reasonable one. The PNA, unlike most insurance companies you're familiar with, operates on a not-for-profit basis. We're a member-oriented service organization, a fraternal benefit society, and as such, only allow Americans of Polish descent and their immediate families to become members. Exclusive membership makes us unique. It allows the PNA to offer highly competitive products as well as scholarship programs, old age assistance, orphans benefits, some of our most popular programs. As a matter of fact, it gives us that competitive edge, you know, that winning combination that the video just described. Listen, why don't we move over to the kitchen or the dining room table? I have a few questions to ask the two of you that'll help me determine whether or not the PNA can be of service to you. That be all right?
Well, sounds fine with me.
Great. Let's go.
Frank, Joan, there are three major areas of concern: wealth creation, wealth protection, and wealth accumulation. Each area is related to the other in a balanced financial plan. Since planning for your financial future can be divided into those three major areas, what I'd like to do is show you the most popular products and services used in each of these areas. As we go through these, I'll check those items that you feel are important to you right now. After we determine which ones are your current priorities, I'll need to get enough information from you to give you a quote on the cost and a proposal showing the results that you can expect. With this in mind, let's look at wealth creation, the foundation of your financial security. Just like a building, your financial plan can only be as solid as the foundation. Therefore, your first priority should be given to wealth creation.
Mary, we are really glad that we spent the time to learn more about PNA.
Yes, Mary, we really do appreciate your taking the time to explain this to us. For the first time, Frank and I feel confident that we made the right decision.
Well, I really enjoyed the opportunity to get to know you a little better and to be of service to you. I'm so excited that you've chosen to take that all-important first step towards protecting your financial future. And I'm also pleased that you've decided to join the PNA. I'm looking forward to working with you.
Thanks, Mary.
We look forward to it, too. Thanks, Mary.
You're welcome.
The Polish National Alliance, providing you and over 200,000 others with the winning combination.